Hey, welcome y'all. This is Adrian, Louisiana Swamp Rat. Just a quick little update. Wanted to talk about Merit Circle. I was able to secure several $100,000 worth at 265. I didn't buy at $2 because the word on the street was it was going to go to $1.50, which was stupid. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. 30% here or there. Who gives a shit? Fact is, I got Merit Circle and it's going to be great. And looking at the volume, $107 million in volume. Keep in mind, this was not advertised or marketed or really pushed. It was pretty much just like friends of friends, friends of the project. Some big people know about it, and some big names got on and then pushed the price way up. But this is a really strong start to the project. Everybody's tokens are unlocked, and it's going to be on, I think, a balancer site, so you can swap them if you want. And then I think it's going to go on an exchange with $107 million in volume on a freaking balancer auction in a few days. So, what about the dump? Every time there's one of these, the tokens dump. What's different about Merit Circle is that nobody has these tokens available. Nobody had or has any tokens to dump. The only tokens that are available in the world are going to be these ones that were just purchased in the last few days. Some smart people got in at $1, $2, $2.50. So there's always a dump when it goes on an exchange or or like another balancer or Uniswap or something. But who's dumping? And I welcome feedback on this, because if you see something that I don't, I'd love to know. So there were some people who bought for like $1 and then sold at $3 and made a few hundred grand. But who's dumping? Let's say the average price was $2.25, because a lot of people got in $1, $1.50, $1.70, $1.90. I could have bought it at $1.96, ended up at $2.65. But so let's say you paid $2.50 for the token, or you paid $2. Where's the dump coming from? Like, why you gonna go sell it for $1? You just got this incredible fucking token that anybody with half a fucking brain knows is the brainchild of a super team, super crew that's harnessing the play to earn sphere of gaming. Nobody's selling. Who's fucking selling? And you're gonna sell for a loss? You're gonna give away. So you paid $2. You're gonna dump it for $1? What? That doesn't compute. So if you see something that I don't, let me know, because I don't see it. So where's the future of Merit Circle? This is a several year outreaching project. Like the team, they're vesting over 3 years, so they're not going anywhere. They're here to build. And I saw Alex Becker saying that even metaverse and gaming, he says it's still 2 to 3 years away from really being sick. So yeah, what we're seeing now is just the start. And then he says metaverse is even further off, like real adoption and price. So we could still be early days. So that's what I got. You never know how these auctions are go. Having said that, it could dump to 50 cents, but I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking keeping my shit. Staking's coming out, so you can stake and bake. If you add liquidity, which is matching Ethereum with it, you can get a lot higher rewards. So they've already talked about that a little bit. So just look out for those articles, and let's just see where it goes, because I didn't know I was going to do this. I mean, glad I stumbled upon that. The the fact that the team and all their articles, and they're real people, you know, they're not they're genuine guys, but they genuinely thought the price was going to trickle down to 60 cents. That was their speculation. So it's actually bullish as motherfuck that the team themselves were a bit over humble or underestimated how much people want to get this token. And basically the price is kind of like 4 times. So, you know, 4x where they thought. And yes, people did pay 3.4 cents for pre-sale tokens, but that has no fucking bearing on jack motherfucking shit right now because they can't do anything with them. Like, they paid 3 cents. Yeah, well, they put their money up and they were early and they found this project way before you. I've known about it for a long time. And, their money's going to be locked up for a year or so, you know? It's like, so if you want to make that big money, you need to develop relationships with people who can get you into these pre-sales and seed rounds. And you got to usually have to have a pretty fair bit of money. But, you know, you need to believe in the team. You need to get along with them. You need to have faith in what they're doing. And you got to have faith in that you're not going to see your money for a year or so. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. But that's how you make it. You got to have big, long-term thinking. So, yeah, but the fact that, you know, the team, they got it wrong. They got it wrong as far as demand. And that is good news. So be happy that they didn't nail that, because that's all good. I love you guys. I hope you got in. Some people, thankfully, didn't do what I did, which is aped in from the start and got it in the dollar something range. And I love it for you guys. I'm not mad. Somebody's like, "Are you salty you didn't get it 170?" I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. 265 is cheap. So it's looking like there'll be about 33 million tokens now and sold. Who knows what we're going to get to? Let's just call it, let's say nobody buys. Let's do something like that. Let's say it goes to, It's going to be interesting to see what happens at the end of this. Let's say 40 million tokens, but the price is going to go up. Anyway, it's going to be about $100 million. Everybody's saying, oh, 79 million circulating supply. No, there's not. The circulating supply is what you and I buy, and that is sitting at $32.9 million, right? 32.9 million tokens, okay? $32 million. So, and they've, the money they've raised, oh, well, whatever. Shit's good. Shit's going to stay good. If some fucking stupid reason it dumps, who gives a fuck? Fucking buy more. If you've got money, if this shit goes to 50 cents, you better fucking buy every bit. I mean, market buy with everything you have in the world. That's where I'm at. So I'm feeling good. I'm relaxed. Be patient. We'll see how shit develops.